A jacket? Just a jacket? Do we have anything warmer than a jacket? Pants.
Pocket.
Gloves. Or maybe if you don't have gloves, you could put them in, Sophia said, your pockets. Ian? The hat, yeah. Now, ooh. Right. Well, why would we wear rain boots, Navy? Navy. Why would we wear rain boots? Oh, why do you think it might rain today? Navy? How do you know it might rain? What did Tinley say the weather was? It was what? Okay. Cloud. Well, she said cloudy and cold. So why do you think it might rain? It's cloudy. And what happens when there's a lot of clouds? It what? It rains. So Navy said rain boots would be a good option. I do have rain boots, but they're at home. Do you have rain boots, Navy?
I do.
Navy does? They're at home? What kind of rain boots do you have? You have what? Monster trucks? Ooh, my rain boots are purple, and I have a black pair. Have you ever stomped in muddy puddles in your rain boots like Peppa?
I have.
Have you ever worn your rain boots in the rain?
I have.
You have? Have they ever got wet? Because when our rain boots get wet, what happens, Navy? They what? They just dry. Very good, because they're made of rubber. Tinley, show us your rain boots. And Kingston, stand up and show us your rain boots. See those rain boots? They're made of rubber. They're not made of, like, look at Miss PreK and y'all. See our tennis shoes and our shoes? It's made of, like, cloth and cotton. And when these shoes get wet, they stay wet. But because rain boots are made out of rubber, when it gets wet, the rain just what? Just dries off. It just rolls right off because that's called waterproof. Can you say that? Waterproof. Those shoes are waterproof. Are my boots waterproof? No, my boots get wet. The only waterproof shoes in here that I see are Tinley's and Kingston's. All right, Tinley, come right on up here. Let's do our letter real zippity quick. Well, yours are like Miss PreK's. They're Ugg boots, but they're beautifully and sparkly, and I do love them so. But they're not waterproof. All right, Miss PreK just put the letter vest on Tinley, and now Tinley is going to ask us, what is the letter? What is it, everybody? Q. The letter is letter Q. And what does Q say? Quack. Very good. What type? Oh, you asked. I'm sorry, Tinley. Go ahead. Is he right? So we need to tell him try again. Okay, do the next one. What's this one, Aiden? Awesome. All right, Tinley's going to hold up what we pulled. That is a queen. Then she pulled a quilt. Don't know what kind of bird that is. That is a
deer.
A deer bird. Not a deer bird. It's called a quail. You say it. Quail. Quails are little bitty birds that you find them. Louisiana has them. Texas has a lot of quail. Have y'all ever seen quail eggs? Like marinated quail eggs?
I did.
Miss PreK likes to eat quail eggs. Have you ever had quail eggs? Ian, have you ever had quail eggs and crawfish boil?
Yeah.
What'd you think? They were good? Miss PreK thought they were super good too. I like them super spicy. Did you like your quail eggs super spicy? You did? Do you like spicy food?
Yeah.
You do like spicy food?
I love spicy food.
Okay, I'm going to let my... No, I'm going to let my song leader, Tinley, choose which Q song would you like? Pick. Okay? And we're going to sing so everybody Everybody stand real quick.
Why does it sound like that?
Get ready, get set. Let's learn about the alphabet. 26 letters, that's it. Let's learn about the alphabet. Let's learn about the letter Q. Q is a letter. Q is a letter. Q is a letter.
Oh, yeah.
Q is a letter in the alphabet. This is an uppercase Q. Write it in the air like this.
Okay, ready? Circle. Line at the bottom.
This is an uppercase Q. Write it in the air like
Here
this.
we go. Ready? Circle. Line at the bottom.
This is a lowercase Q.
Ooh.
Write it in the air like this.
Ready? Circle. Give it a monkey tail.
This is a lowercase Q. Write it in the air like this.
Ready? Circle. I love it. Monkey tail.
Get ready, get set. Let's learn about the alphabet. Letter Q is a consonant and it has a sound. Letter Q is
What
a
sound does
consonant
it say?
and it has a sound. Say the Q sound. Qua. Qua.
Qua. You do it. Qua. Qua.
Now you say the Q sound. Qua.
Here we go. Qua. 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 Qua.
At the beginning of these words, listen for the Q sound. Qua. A duck was quiet, quiet, quiet. Then started to quack,
You quack.
quack,
Quack.
quack. Which
All right, we're going to finish this song a little later. I need everybody to have a seat. Tinley wrote an amazing morning message this morning. I see beautiful letters. I see capital, lowercase. Tinley, please tell us, what does your sentence say?
I love my dad.
I love, and when I say love, what do we say? I love my daddy. So, what is the very first letter we need to write? I. Does it need to be lowercase or capital? Capital I. Then I need a what? Space. Love. What does love start with? Say it again, Kingston. L. Love. Then I need a space. My. What sound do you hear? I hear a. My. And the last word was what? Daddy. You say daddy. Daddy. What sound do you hear in daddy? Oh, very good. Who taught you how to spell that, Tinley? Nobody? You just figured it out all on your own? You're sounding out your consonants and your vowels. Because remember, letters in the alphabet are either a consonant or a vowel. Okay? Can I stop, please? They're either a letter, a consonant, or a vowel. Now, this says, I love my daddy. Is my sentence done? We need a dot. That's called a period. Very good. Now, let's all read it together. Go. I
love my daddy.
Awesome. Now, speaking of love, we're talking about Valentine's Day this week. And we're voting on which one we love more. Today we voted on cookies or cake. If you voted for cookies, stand over here, please. If you voted for cake, stand over here, please. All right. Aquarius voted for cookies. Let me help you, love bug. All right. Let's count. Ready? Let's count how many people like cake. Miss PreK loves cake. My favorite cake is red velvet cake. Have y'all ever had red velvet cake? It's a red cake and it has cream cheese icing and it's amazing.
My favorite.
Hold on. What's your favorite cake, Tinley?
Blue velvet.
Blue velvet
You know,
cake. And where have you had blue velvet cake at? I've never personally.
At my cousin's house.
At your cousin's house. Was it a birthday party? It was?
It was my brother's birthday.
Your brother's birthday party, and he had blue velvet cake. Was the cake blue? What color was the icing? Do you remember?
I don't know.
You don't remember? I bet it tasted so scrumptious. I am so impressed. I've never had blue. I'm going to have to add that to my list, blue velvet. Okay, let's count how many people like cake. Ready? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's count how many people like cookies. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have the number 4 and we have the number 13. Let me write that. Go back and have a seat on your squares, please. Okay, ready? But I voted too. Can I vote? Okay, so Miss PreK's going to write the number 4. And I'm going to write my name, PreK, because I vote for cake. And then Miss PreK's going to write the number 13 over here. Now, Miss PreK wants to know, which number is bigger, 13 or 4? 13 is bigger. Very good. So more people liked cookies. Now look what I have over here to show you. Do y'all know what these are?
They're Valentine's cards.
Get out, Sophia. I am so impressed. How do you know they're Valentine's cards, Sophia?
Because they're cards and they have stuff on them, so then you could write stuff to whoever you love.
Oh, so she says they're cards. You see my cards?
Yeah.
And she says they have stuff on them which says to, from. So you can write who you want to give this to, and then you can put from your name. Did you buy Valentine cards, Sophia? You did? What kind of Valentine cards did you buy?
Pony.
My Little Pony. Did you know Miss PreK used to watch My Little Pony when she was a little girl? Do you have a favorite pony? Which? Pinkie Pie is your favorite? Pinkie Pie was my favorite. Do you have any action figures at home of My Little Ponies? You do? How many do you think? You have 3 of them? Miss PreK used to have all the little ponies. I love the one with the rainbow hair too. I would brush it out. Those were my absolute favorite. Now, so these are Valentine cards. We're going to read a story called The Day. I'm sorry if I'm not calling on you. That means just go ahead and put your hand down, okay? It's called The Day It Rained Hearts. The Day It Rained Hearts?
No, it didn't.
Do you think the story is going to be real, nonfiction, or do you think it's going to be silly pretend fiction? Tinley says silly pretend. Why do you think it's going to be silly pretend fiction?
Because it didn't really hurt out when it rains.
Does it rain hearts outside when it rains?
No.
Why? Who needs the rain? Who needs the rain? When it rains, what drinks it?
No.
The snow.
The clouds.
People can drink rain, yeah, but what else drinks rainwater when it rains? Let me give you a hint. What grows on the ground?
Flowers.
Flowers? Grass? Plants? Let me ask you this. If it rained hearts, what would happen to the flowers and the grass and the trees?
They'll melt. They'll just like run or something. They run away.
ready? The day it rained hearts. One day, it started raining hearts. And Cornelia Augusta caught one. She caught another. And another. It wasn't very hard, so she caught some more. Look at how she's catching them. How's she catching them now?
With her jacket. Like this.
Oh, so she's holding it like this. Why do you think she's holding it like this? Why? Raise your hand if you know. Why would she hold it like this, Ellie?
Because it's raining out hard.
It is raining hearts, but why would she catch it like this and not like this? Why can't she just do this? Why is she doing like this, maybe?
Because it's too because her hand is too little, and so she has to do it like this because it's coming up, she's picking up more and more.
Oh, so he said her hands are too little to hold them, and she's getting more and more hearts, so she's putting them in her shirt like this. So, can you carry more stuff like this?
No.
Or can you carry more stuff like this? Which one?
I can do
With
that.
your hands or your shirt?
Shirt.
Shirt.
I can do that with my hands.
That's because your shirt has a bigger capacity. Can you say that word?
My hands are big.
It must be getting close to Valentine's Day, she thought. And she set to work making valentines. The hearts she caught would make perfect cards. Cornelia Augustus saw that all of her hearts were different. She looked at each one from the front, the back, and the side, and decided which ones would be just right for each of her friends. Did we just buy valentines for each of our friends?
Yeah.
And we're going to pass them all out when?
Yay.
She found 7 hearts that were more or less alike, and she strung them together with a needle and thread. I know just the right person for this one, she thought. Then Cornelia Augusta took an especially handsome heart and pasted it on a piece of paper. What does pasted mean? If she pasted it, Kingston, what does that mean? What does paste mean? If I paste it, what does that mean, Ian?
That means how I'm getting a friend.
Let me help you. Paste means glue.
Oh.
Paste is another word for glue. So she took it and glued it on a piece of paper.
I did that.
In the center of the heart, she glued a cotton ball, one that was very white and very soft. And she knew instantly who that was going to be for. And then she had 8 hearts left. On the largest one, she drew circles and then very carefully cut them out. The other hearts were so small, she arranged all of them on one piece of paper. Around the hearts, she painted patterns of many colors. Then she folded her designs in half. There was no doubt in her mind who would receive these. Cornelia Augusta put a stamp on each of her valentines and mailed them. Now, do y'all know what this is called?
A mailbox.
Mailbox. And what do we put in our mailbox?
Mail.
Charlie's hand is raised. What do we put in our mailbox? Oh, your goodness. We put mail in the mailbox. Let me ask you this. Over here, she said she put a stamp on it. Do y'all know what a stamp is?
No.
Guess what? Miss PreK has some. Miss PreK has some stamps left over from Christmas. This is what a real stamp looks like. See this? Now these stamps have Santa Claus on them because Miss PreK used them to mail her Christmas cards. But a stamp is what you put on an envelope when you want to mail it. A stamp is like money. A stamp is like money for your cards. Like you have to, if you go to the grocery store and you want a piece of candy, can you just take it?
No.
You have to what?
Money.
You have to have money. You have to pay for it. So if you want to put some mail in the mailbox, you have to have money, right? But can I just put $1 in the mailbox?
No.
No! Why can't I do that?
Nobody will know where it
on your envelope and you put that in the mailbox, they will know. Guess what? You paid to use the mailbox, right?
You gotta put your name on it.
Now, you put your name up here in the little tiny corner when you mail a piece of mail, okay? You put your name right up here. And then you put who you want to mail it to big in the middle, okay? Miss PreK will show you when I'm done reading this book. It never rained hearts again. Not where Cornelia Augusta lived anyways. Who got the string of hearts?
Dog.
The dog. And who got the heart with the holes?
The cat. The cat.
Well, that's a
Rat.
That's a mouse or a rat.
I hate rats. I hate rats.
Miss PreK doesn't like rats either. Have you ever really seen a rat, Aiden?
I did.
Let me talk to Aiden. Where did you see a rat at?
I saw a rat in a hole.
In a hole?
Me too.
Did you see its head or its whole body?
I see his whole body.
Let me talk to Aiden. You saw just its head? What did it do when it saw you?
It disappeared.
It disappeared. It went back in its hole. Because guess what? Mice and rats are scared of us like we're scared of them. But it didn't matter because the next year and the next and the years after that, Cornelia Augusta found other ways to make Valentines.
I love that book.
Now let me ask you a question. We're talking about Valentine cards, right? Miss PreK has materials to make cards at the art table. We've kind of been working on it all week, right? Miss PreK is going to walk over here and she's going to get this and I'm going to show you words to help you make your own Valentine cards that you can send to your own moms. Miss PreK is holding a piece of paper and I'm holding these. Now, normally when you make a Valentine card, just like Cornelia Augusta, you write something sweet inside of it. Like these real life Valentines Miss PreK has. This says, hope your Valentine's Day is surrounded by magic. Is that sweet?
Yeah.
That is so sweet. And look, here's a boy one. Who's this?
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man. And this Valentine says, it's web sling time, Valentine.
I like
Kind of silly. So, here's another boy one. These are a Transformer. Raise your hand if you've seen Transformers. Okay, have a seat. Now, this says, roll out. Have an epic day. Isn't that sweet?
Who's that?
So, I don't know who this is. Does anybody know who this is?
Me.
Edie, who is this?
Transformer.
It's a Transformer.
Me. I know what his name.
Navy says, what kind of Transformer? Do you know his name?
Yeah.
What is it?
He's a robot.
He's a robot. Do you know his name, Kingston?
Yeah, his name is Transformer.
He said his name is Transformer.
No,
So,
it's not.
when you go to the art table, you're going to get a piece of paper, okay? And you're going to fold it like this. Look, you ready? I'm holding my paper long. I'm not holding it up and down. I'm holding it long. And I'm going to fold it like this, okay? Now, when I fold it like this, what do you think I need to do? Miss PreK folded it right to left. What do I need to do now? Glue it.
No, you have to write words.
Sophia said I have to make it straight. That's called creasing it. So Miss PreK is going to put her fingers on the card. See, I'm going to pinch it. And then I'm going to make it straight. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull down. And Miss PreK just made a crease. Miss PreK pinched it. She pulled up. And she pulled down. And now I made a what? I made a card. You can open it. Or a book, yeah.
Or a line.
Or a line. Here's my line. Very good. Now, you can pick one of these sweet messages to write inside your card. You can write, My Valentine.
I love
You can write.
you.
Kingston, can you read that?
I love you.
Thank you, Kingston. You can read. You can write. I love you. Kingston, do you know
are
what this?
Sweet.
Kingston said, "You're sweet." What's this one, Kingston?
Be mine.
He said, "Be mine." And what's this one, Kingston?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. So do you have somebody in your head that you think would love this card? Miss PreK does.
I didn't look.
Preston would love having a card. If I made a card, I would say this. I would say, I'm going to write this one. And it's going to say, I, and then I'm going to copy it, love you. See on the front of my card, it says, I love you. Miss PreK just wrote it. I love you. Then Miss PreK is going to open the card, and I'm going to draw a beautiful picture on this side and write Preston's name over here. And I'm going to give it to him. And how do you think it's going to make him feel, Aiden?
Good.
You think sad, Dace? Why do you think it's going to make him feel sad? Ashley, I hope you're watching this, dear.
Happy.
Dace, how do you think this is going to make him feel sad? So if your mama gave you a card, it would make you feel sad? It would? A little bit? Oh, okay. So what about if the kids give you a Valentine's tomorrow? Is it going to make you feel sad? Because if it's going to make you feel sad, I'll make sure we'll skip your box, okay? Because I don't want you to feel sad now. Okay? Okay. I'm just trying to help you since I'm being sensitive to you nowadays. Aiden, how do you think it would make you feel if Preston got this card?
Happy. Happy.
Happy? How would you feel if Miss PreK gave you a card? So how do you think everybody feels on Valentine's Day when you give them, when they get cards from their loved ones? They feel happy and loved, and that's the whole point of Valentine's Day. Now, are we going to have to mail these cards?
No.
No. Do y'all have stamps?
No.
Do you have money for stamps? No. So we need to pick somebody that you can give your card to. You can just hand them to. We don't have to put it in the mailbox, right? Because do you have money to use the mailbox? Do you have stamps? No, you don't.
My grandma knew.
How much time is left?